Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my nostalgia music from the 1960s. Today, we're going to talk about a song that was a very big hit for the young Rascals who became the Rascals. It was their second biggest hit after Groovin'. So they had three number ones, which were Good Lovin', Groovin', and People Gotta Be Free. Now, what about People Gotta Be Free for me? For me, it was the first date I had with my wife-to-be. We went to a place called Pirates World in Dania, Florida. I'm not sure anybody ever heard of that, but it was a nice park in Dania. It was about 100 acres, so it wasn't small. It was fairly good size, and guess what? The theme was a pirate theme. But they also had some concerts there, and they had just moved a thing called the steeplechase from Coney Island to Pirates World, so we wanted to go. So my to-be wife and I went, and there was a group playing. It was the Rascals, and they had just had a hit come out called People Gotta Be Free. I really, really liked the music, and I thought the lyrics were awesome. So off we went to hear them, and I just like the Rascals. I always have liked the Rascals, all of their songs, and this was no different. So let me go ahead and get the song up for you so you can watch and hear it, and then I'll kind of finish up with some trivia that's really interesting about the Rascals and this song.
You should see what a lovely, lovely world is to be. Everyone learn to live together. Seems to me such an easy, easy thing should be. Why can't you and me learn to love one another? There's a man who is down and needs a helping hand. All it takes is you to understand and to pull him through. Seems to me we got to solve it individually. And up to you what you do to me. Said no. It's about to arrive any minute now. You know it's been a long, long overdue. Look out, cause it's coming right on through.
So what is there to know about this song, People Gotta Be Free? There's a lot actually, so let's go through some of that with you, so you have the background. It was written by Eddie Brigati and Felix Cavalieri. Both are, of course, members of the Rascals, previously the Young Rascals. The song was released in 1968, and for you that, there's a bunch of you that know and a bunch that don't. 1968 summer was just a difficult summer. So many things were going on and not really good. It was when Martin Luther King was assassinated, Robert F. Kennedy was assassinated, and there was just so much going on. It was a very difficult time for many. In the background, Felix Cavalieri, his family lived in Pelham in the Bronx, New York, and his mom, of course, spoke Italian and some fractured English, maybe, I don't know. But Felix always felt that his family was prejudiced against because of their Italian heritage, and he didn't like that. Then a little bit more about this whole situation was that the group did write this song about King and Kennedy, Martin Luther King and Robert F. Kennedy, and wrote it. And by the way, the Rascals toured a bit with Robert F. Kennedy, so they were very close to him. So you have all this stuff going on, political affiliations, and everything just was strange, and they came up, the Rascals came up with this song, and the song is really good. I mean, the music itself is great, but so are the words. And to this day, those words are really important. And in fact, there was another little background story that I'm not sure is true, but I believe it is, if I had to take a guess, is that the Rascals were traveling towards where I was in Florida, and the van broke down that they were taking down there. And when that happened, some locals in this particular town saw the Rascals, who by that time, if you notice in the video, and I use that video because it shows it, have very long hair and beards, and this group didn't like them down in this town in Florida, and harassed them and went after them, and this was also part of People Gotta Be Free. So there's a lot of background to the song, and I would tell you, the song I like was not a number one, as People Gotta Be Free was a number one, and that was A Ray of Hope, and that was that song written by, again, Brigati and Cavalieri. A Ray of Hope, which I'm going to do sometime in the future, so I won't spend a lot of time on it, was written specifically for the Kennedy family, and Ted Kennedy actually thanked them for that song. And when you hear it, you'll understand that I really think it's a good song, but of course, after People Gotta Be Free, which was very upbeat, this one was not quite the same way. So there you go. There's so my nostalgia is, it was the first time I dated my wife, and turned out to be a successful 55-year time with her. And also the song itself, during an extremely turbulent summer in the United States. By the way, we went to the concert, if I remember right, it was in August of 1968. So I hope you enjoyed it, and obviously I like the Rascals, and we did head back to New Jersey for this one, and I think the next one we might stay in New Jersey partially, and it might be a Four Seasons thing, but we'll see.